As a distinguished audience is aware, India is currently holding the presidency of the G20. The G20 members represent around 85% of the global GDP, over 75% of the global trade, and about 2/3 of the world population. The upcoming G20 summit in India is taking place in the larger context of a major geopolitical crisis, food and energy security concerns, comparatively slower progress on sustainable development goals, mounting public debt burdens, and urgent climate change-related issues. Our endeavor is to build consensus within the G20 and shape the agenda for the more secure, prosperous, sustainable, and just world. We envisage the G20 presidency as an occasion to showcase India to the world, the 3 Ds of India: development, democracy, and diversity. Now, I am going to talk about the 2 events which are organized by the Ministry of Defense, Government of India. The first one is Defense Expo, and the other is the Aero India show. Excellencies, DEF Expo is Indian Defense military flagship biennial event showcasing land, naval, and homeland security systems. The 12th edition of Defense Expo 2022 was recently organized at Gandhinagar, Gujarat, which was a huge success. The DEF Expo witnessed unparalleled participation of over 1,340 exhibitors, business investors, startups, MSMEs, armed forces, and delegates from the several countries. Conclusion of 451 MOUs, Memorandum of Understandings, transfer of technology agreements, product launchers, and orders to domestic business worth rupees 1.5 lakh crore, etc., attest to the success of the Defense Expo. Multiple bilateral and multilateral engagements were also held on the sidelines of DEF Expo 2022. India-Africa Defense Dialogue and the Indian Ocean Region Plus Conclave were organized at the level of defense ministers, which charted out new areas of enhancing the defense and security partnership with our partner countries. Picking up from the recent success of DEF Expo, we are now organizing the 14th edition of Aero India-2023 next month from 13th to 17th February 2023 at Bengaluru in the state of Karnataka. The Aero India is a premier global aviation trade fair which provides an opportunity for our aviation defense industry, including the aerospace industry, to showcase the products, technologies, and solutions to the national decision makers. The 5-day show will witness a combination of a major aerospace and a defense trade exposition, along with aerial displays by the Indian Air Force. Besides the major entrepreneurs and investors in the defense and aerospace industry, the show will also witness participation by prominent defense think tanks and the defense-related bodies from across the world. Aero India will indeed provide a unique opportunity for exchange of information, ideas, and new technological developments in the aviation industry. I would take this opportunity to invite you to the Aero India show. Excellencies, I recall that we had met, though virtually, in October 2020 for the Ambassadors and High Commissioners Round Table virtual conference for the previous edition of Aero India 2021, which was held at Bengaluru from 3rd to 7th February 2021. The Aero India 2021 had witnessed unprecedented attendance with over 600 exhibitors physically and another 108 in virtual mode, 63 countries, about 3,000 business-to-business meetings were held. Excellencies, Aero India 2023 would hopefully surpass the benchmarks set in the previous edition with a larger presence of exhibitors and the representatives of our friendly countries. We remain committed in supporting the partnership that have been forged thus far and also from new bonds for future growth. Excellencies, before I move further, I would like to give you a broad survey of our defense industrial capabilities. India has been working towards enhancing its defense manufacturing capabilities, particularly in the emerging areas of drones, cyber technology, artificial intelligence, radars, etc. And we have created a robust defense manufacturing ecosystem in India, which has the advantage of abundant technical manpower. It has led to the emergence of India as a leading defense exporter in recent years. Our defense exports have grown by 8 times in the last 5 years, and now India is exporting to more than 75 countries. Excellencies, looking ahead, I believe that the Indian aerospace and defense manufacturing sector is well prepared to take up the future challenges and capitalize on emerging opportunities. India has domestically produced light combat aircraft, that is LCA. Manufacturing of light utility helicraft has also commenced. I can go on and on, but the broad point is clear. Our large population and abundant skilled workforce has led to the creation of a thriving innovation ecosystem led by startups in high technology areas, as I have already mentioned. These, in turn, are collaborating with the established research and development institutions and established industries to develop and manufacture high-end defense platforms and systems at a comparably lower cost. Excellency, and it is here that I would like to emphasize that our national efforts towards making India are neither isolationist nor are they just meant for India alone. Our self-reliance initiative is the beginning of a new paradigm of partnership with our partner countries. Partnerships are being made with global defense industry giants. Very recently, we have signed a contract for manufacture C-295 aircraft for the Indian Air Force through collaboration between Tata Advanced Systems Limited and Airbus Defence and Space USA, Spain. I want to underline that Make in India encompasses make for the world. Within the domain of defense research and development and manufacturing, India translates into an open offer to you all for joint efforts and partnership in defense research and development and production. Excellency, partnership and the joint efforts are the two key words that differentiate India's defense industry partnership with our nations. India does not believe in a hierarchical conception of a world order, where few countries are considered superior to others. India's international relations are guided by the very essence of the human equality and dignity, which is a part of our ancient ethos. We do not believe in making or becoming a client or satellite state, and so when we partner any nation, it is on the basis of sovereign equality and mutual respect. Forging nations comes naturally to India as we work toward our cherished goal of a secure and prosperous world. Excellencies, it is our endeavor to transcend the relation of buyer and seller to a co-development and a co-production model, irrespective of whether we are a buyer or a seller. We are a major defense buyer as well as significant defense exporter. When we are procuring defense equipment from our valued partner nations, Very often, they are sharing the technical know-how, setting up manufacturing plants in India, and working with our local firms for various subsystems. And when we are exporting our defense equipment to our friendly nations, we offer our full support towards the capability development of the buyer through sharing of technology, training, co-production, and so on. Excellencies, what we offer is a partnership that comes with a bucket of options, which is accumulative of the national priorities and the capabilities. We want to build with you, we want to launch with you, and we want to create with you.
हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें और नई अपडेट्स के लिए बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें।